So guys, what's going to be your plan today? Do you guys have any teammates, any race plans? How do you expect to do?
No team today. So I just have to go by myself, ride as close to the front as I can at all times, try to watch other teams, see if they have tactics, and use them and be an opportunist and stay out of the wind.
And now back to Ryan Oaks. Ryan Oaks.
At RyanOakesRacing.com.
Don't go to RyanOakesRacing.com. Go to Ryan Oaks. That is RyanOakes Racing.com. And so back to Ryan, sitting in the back seat because we don't trust him in the front seat. We put the child locks on in the back for him.
And Eric gets car sick.
I get car sick. I don't know why I don't take my medicine to help them. So, Ryan, what about you? Any teammates today? Race plan? How do you expect to do? Give it to us.
I didn't see any teammates pre-registered in my category, so I'm a loner out there. Strategy for today, I'm kind of feeling what Kevin's feeling. If it's not windy, which I pray to God it's not windy, then I'm just going to probably sit in because it's most likely going to come down to a sprint with this flat of a course and this mellow of a course. That's probably what's going to happen. Keep an eye out for potholes and sand and other crap out on the road. If it is windy, it's going to be a matter of really working and paying close attention to being near the front and staying well covered out of the wind and watching for things moves that might stick and might stay away, because the group will definitely splinter if it's windy.
All right, there you have it from Ryan Oaks, coming off of a 15th place finish at Coppertown.
14th actually.
14th, my bad. 63.2 miles for both of our races. It's a long race, so we want to make sure we conserve energy.
And not die in a crash before the race.
We will get you a race report after this, along with views, interviews, and with these two wonderful gentlemen here that have been so cooperative with me today. Here with Kevin Oaks.
Ryan Rhodes.
Kevin Tufts.
Ryan Rhodes.
Kevin Tufts. Ryan Oaks and myself, Eric Brickler, and we will give you the full race report, interviews, whatnot, after the Snelling Road Race. Well, we just wrapped up the Snelling Road Race. So, 63 miles of windy, part bumpy roads. That was hell for my race. What do you guys think? Kevin, you're in the break with Garmin Chipotle's
Adrian Costa.
Garmin Cervelo's Adrian Costa. So how'd that go for you? How'd that work out?
I stuck to the plan that I said at the beginning. I stayed always at the front. It was windy, so I did go attack, get in a break. We got caught starting the last lap after being off for I think almost 2 laps. We got about a minute and a half gap out of sight, but they got organized behind, and unfortunately it just didn't work out.
Tell us about your race. How'd things go? How'd you finish? How'd you feel? What were the events during the race?
It was the most painful race I've done yet this season, and it was really interesting to kind of check out the mentality of a lot of people out there. It seemed like a lot of people really wanted to sit in and not a lot of people wanted to do work, but the wind made it pretty demoralizing, and it did get really, really windy. We had a couple sections of funky crosswinds, a section of gnarly headwind, and a section of screaming fast tailwind that put our pace at nearly 40 miles an hour for probably a good couple miles. I made the mistake of sitting a little bit further back than I should have, taking it too easy, not focused enough, and on the tailwind section, the gaps opened up, and we had to do a lot of work to catch back on. It was really hard, and you know what? That happened every lap where kind of the gap opened up a little bit, a lead group got away, and there was a lot of work that had to be done by usually the group I was in chasing. But coming into the finish, I sat on Kevin's wheel and it got a little squirmy, and I got popped off his wheel. Cruised in with the lead group. I think we finished with somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 people in our leading group out of the 100 that we started with, and I finished at the back of that 25. So all in all, I was satisfied with how the day went. Yeah. RyanOaksRacing.com. Like it on Facebook, on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter, twitter.com/RyanOaksRacing.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me on LinkedIn or Flickr. Any social media outlet you want, I am there. Or send me an email, ryan@ryanoaksracing.com.
Are you single?
No, I'm not available.
I was going to say he's available, ladies, but never mind. I'm not interested. So.